He is known for being a Welsh moral philosopher and mathematician. He is recognized for his involvement in political reform and radical causes. His name is Richard Price. In the small village of Llangeinor, nestled near Bridgend in Wales, a young boy named Richard Price was born into a humble family. From a young age, Price showed great promise and a thirst for knowledge. His parents, recognizing his potential, encouraged him to pursue a well-rounded education, immersing himself in the study of philosophy, art, and mathematics. As Price grew older, his intellectual pursuits took him far beyond the village borders. He became a renowned moral philosopher, nonconformist minister, and mathematician. Price's brilliance and passion for political reform led him to actively engage in radical, Republican, and liberal causes, including the French and American revolutions. His influence extended beyond his involvement in political movements. Price fostered connections and facilitated communication between prominent figures such as Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, George Washington, Mirabeau, and the Marquis de Condorcet. His ability to bridge gaps and bring people together showcased his exceptional intellect and diplomatic skills. Throughout his life, Price remained dedicated to his faith and served as the minister of Newington Green Unitarian Church on the outskirts of London. He made significant contributions to the fields of actuarial science and demography, editing and publishing the Bayes-Price theorem. His work on finance and his membership in the esteemed Royal Society solidified his reputation as a leading intellectual of his time. Historian John Davies, in awe of Price's intellectual prowess, proclaimed him as the greatest Welsh thinker of all time. Price's legacy continues to inspire generations with his unwavering commitment to knowledge, his contributions to philosophy and mathematics, and his role in shaping political movements that sought to establish a more just and equitable society. Richard Price, a renowned philosopher, was born on February 23, 1723 in the village of Llangeinor, Glamorgan, Wales. Growing up as the son of a dissenting minister, Price's early life was steeped in religious teachings and philosophical discussions. He received his education privately and at schools in Neath and Pentwyn, studying under the guidance of Vavasor Griffiths at Chansfield, Talgarth, Powys. Seeking further enlightenment, Price made his way to London, where he would spend the rest of his life. In the bustling city, he continued his studies at the Dissenting Academy in Moorfields, London, under the tutelage of John Eames. After leaving the academy in 1744, Price found himself as the chaplain and companion to George Streatfeild in Stoke Newington, a quaint village just north of London. It was during this time that he also held the lectureship at Old Jewry, where he had the opportunity to engage with Samuel Chandler, the minister of the congregation. As fate would have it, Price's circumstances improved with the passing of Streatfeild and an uncle in 1757. This newfound stability allowed him to embark on a new chapter in his life. On June 16, 1757, Price entered into matrimony with Sarah Blundell, a woman originally from Belgrave in Leicestershire. It was during this period that Price's philosophical ideas began to take shape, as he delved deeper into his studies and contemplated the complexities of life and existence. Richard Price's early life laid the foundation for his later philosophical pursuits. His exposure to religious teachings and his interactions with esteemed thinkers shaped his perspective on divinity, morality, and the human experience. Through his teachings and writings, Price sought to provide guidance and understanding in a world plagued by uncertainty and moral dilemmas. Richard Price, a prominent philosopher of the 18th century, found solace and purpose in his role as the minister of the Newington Green congregation. In 1758, Price made the decision to settle in number 54 the Green, a historic terrace that had stood for over 100 years. It was here that Price would establish a community that would shape his philosophy and impact the lives of those around him. The Newington Green congregation, known today as the Newington Green Unitarian Church, provided Price with a platform to share his beliefs and engage in meaningful discussions with his followers. Among his congregation were individuals like Samuel Vaughan and his family, who were devoted to Price's teachings. In 1770, Price took on additional responsibilities as the morning preacher at the Gravel Pit Chapel in Hackney, but he remained committed to his afternoon sermons at Newington Green. Price's philosophy, rooted in reason and moral values, aimed to provide guidance and meaning in a world that was becoming increasingly secular. He believed in the power of individual agency and the importance of cultivating a strong moral compass. His teachings resonated with his congregation, who sought solace in his words during a time of societal change and uncertainty. The congregation at Newington Green became a gathering place for individuals seeking intellectual stimulation and a sense of belonging. Price's preaching colleague, Thomas Amory, further enriched the discussions and debates that took place within the community. Together, they fostered an environment of open-mindedness and intellectual exploration. Through his work with the Newington Green congregation, Price offered a framework for individuals to navigate the complexities of daily life. His philosophy emphasized the importance of reason, morality, and personal agency, providing his followers with tools to confront challenges and find meaning in a rapidly changing world. Richard Price, a renowned philosopher of his time, formed deep connections with his neighbors in Newington Green, who played a significant role in shaping his philosophical ideas. Among his close friends was Thomas Rogers, the father of Samuel Rogers, a successful merchant turned banker. Samuel had married into a long-established dissenting family and lived at number 56 The Green. The bond between Price and the elder Rogers was so strong that they even embarked on horseback rides together, exploring the scenic landscapes of Wales. Another influential figure in Price's life was the Reverend James Berg, an author known for his works on human nature and education. Berg established his dissenting academy on the Green in 1750, and he often encouraged his pupils to attend Price's sermons. This mutual admiration and shared intellectual pursuits brought Price and Berg even closer, leading to the formation of a dining club. The members of this club would take turns hosting dinners at their respective homes, fostering lively discussions and the exchange of ideas. Price and Rogers also shared a common interest in political matters. They both became members of the Society for Constitutional Information, an organization dedicated to promoting political reform and disseminating information regarding constitutional rights. Through their involvement in this society, Price and Rogers actively contributed to the development of democratic principles and the spread of knowledge among the people. The friendships and associations that Richard Price cultivated with his Newington Green neighbors played a crucial role in influencing his philosophical outlook. These relationships provided him with a supportive community of like-minded individuals who shared his passion for intellectual exploration and social progress. By engaging in stimulating conversations, participating in the exchange of ideas, and collaborating on various projects, Price was able to refine his philosophical thoughts and contribute to the advancement of society. In our daily lives, the example set by Price and his associates reminds us of the importance of cultivating meaningful connections and engaging in intellectual discourse. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who challenge our perspectives and inspire us to think critically can broaden our horizons and lead to personal growth. Additionally, actively participating in organizations or movements that advocate for positive change can empower us to contribute meaningfully to society. The story of Richard Price and his Newington Green neighbors serves as a testament to the power of friendship, collaboration, and intellectual curiosity in shaping our lives and the world around us.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.